Hey everyone, this is the TheStarlightChild, and I've been wanting to work with tarot cards, well, wanting to get better at them, I should say. I do have two decks of my own. I'll show you which ones I do have. I have, the Cat People deck, which is, this deck. This is what they look like. I really like these cards, but they're a little difficult to read, because they don't have a lot of the same sort of similarities to like a traditional deck, like the Rider-Waite. And then, my doll here. I have the Celtic Dragon deck, which are these. These are my decks that I've gotten. This one was given to me by my mom, and the other one was given to me by, her godbrother. So, I asked my mom to let me use a deck that was more traditional, very close to the Rider-Waite. The difference, with me, I don't particularly like the Rider-Waite. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the artwork for it, personally. So, it really kind of turns me off. But this one is very similar. She calls this a Waite clone. I forget the name of this one. But she said I can use this deck, to practice with. So, what I did is I sort of came up with a spread. I'm calling, for right now, it's just a 5-card spread that I'm calling the Inner Being spread. So it would go like this: 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And the first person is you, or the person who is getting the reading, their health, their mental state, their emotional state, and then beneath the surface. So yeah, this is what I'm practicing with, and I did it for one of my characters, my original characters. This is Thorn. I did draw this. She's been with me forever and a day, like, really. So, this is what she looks like. She almost never has clothes on. I don't know why that is. Like, and this is her, more or less grown up, because when she started out, she didn't, have long horns or long hair. So, that's what she looks like now, and this is her spread. Let me see if I can stand up and show you a little better. This is her spread. I do read reversals. I prefer them. So, she's got the Emperor as her first card, and then she's got the Four of Swords, reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups reversed. Alright, so, sorry for the noise. I'm trying to do this in a way where I don't have to look up meanings, of the cards. So, give me 1 minute here. So, herself, she is the Emperor. And what I get from this is that she's very calm, sort of regal. She's very balanced. As a, I guess I can say person. She's very powerful, but, she doesn't have to use excessive force to sort of show that she's powerful. She's calm, but she's very firm, and, that's actually pretty true to, despite some of her facial expressions. She doesn't really get that angry. She doesn't really use, a whole lot of energy to make a point. She's very softly spoken, I should say. So, I think that's a very accurate representation of her. And then, her health. Now, to me, this is the Four of Swords reversed. To me, if this were right up, I would sense that there was something wrong, because this very much looks like a coffin to me, or somebody's, resting place. But to me, this signifies that, she has many days ahead of her, that she's maybe at, her optimum efficiency for health. I'm not going to say she has many battles to fight, because she's not very confrontational, and even if she was, I don't think the fight would last too long. But, you know, I think she's in great health. Nothing to really worry about. You know, she does have 4 swords, but I think those 4 swords protect her from all sides. They're not, you know, the swords are not hung up. How can I put this into words? She hasn't put her swords up, you know, for her final days. She very much has them. She doesn't need to, you know, flaunt them, but you know they're there, and you know she's always ready for something, no matter what it may be, good, bad, and indifferent. And then this is for let me see, her mental health. Now, if it was, this is the way her card is, but if you look at it from this way, like you can see, he's sort of going somewhere, but he's very sad about it. And I think her mental health is actually pretty good too. Hold on 1 minute. I think that her mental stability is very much intact. Let me refer to my notes here, because I did write down what I thought. The mental. I think that maybe she's probably really clear-headed, you know, because like I said, if you look at it the other way, the person looks very sad, and I would assume that this is what they take with them, and they have to go away for something, and they're very sad about it. But I think that her mental health is great, and that it's not going anywhere. She's not going to lose it. She's not going to be forced away. Nothing's going to push her mind away. She's always got it. So that's what I sort of think. And then this is representing her emotional health. Now, she has the devil, which makes me laugh, but I think that emotionally, she may appear to be sort of, you know, calm and whatever on the surface, that, you know, she doesn't really have too many emotions, but like this down here, you know, these two look kind of fearful. I think that below that regal exterior, she does have emotions, but they're very, very private to her, and she keeps them bound to herself. She doesn't really want to express emotions, or too many emotions that may make her seem weak or, you know, vulnerable in any way. She keeps them to herself. So that is the reading for her emotional. And this is the beneath the surface card. Now, this is sort of interesting. Like I said, this is also beneath the surface, because this is her emotions, that, you know, the emotions that she's keeping away, hidden away from most people. I can assume that I will eventually see them if I need to, but she doesn't show all the emotions that would make her seem vulnerable. But this right here is the Six of Cups, and it's also reversed. No, the Knight of Cups, sorry. It's reversed. And if I look at it this way, you know, he looks, this would make me think that she's sad and that she's worried about something. But, because it's reversed, I think she, is very much, pleased at where she is. She's not going to lose what she has, no matter what. Her cup, so to speak, will always be full, and she doesn't really have much to worry about. And I guess I could generally say that she's happy. But this is the reading I got. And I'll show you guys again. Let me know what you guys think. For those who are readers, you you know, give me some feedback. I'm not ready to really do it for other people. And I may do a second one for another character because, just to see what I get. So, thanks you guys. Blessed be. Merry meet, merry part, till we merry meet again. Matane.